Hello and welcome to Holliston High School Gymnasium for the wrestling match against Holliston Panthers and the Bellingham Blackhawks. Right now, we're taking the coin toss with Kyle Baxter of Bellingham and Justin Montanani. Again, captains for Holliston were Rufus Koblenzer, Eli Goldfarb, Sam Goldberg, and Dan Kantarovich. We'll be starting tonight at the 152-pound weight class. Captain Eli Goldfarb will be wrestling Kyle Baxter, captain for Bellingham. Kyle was fifth in the section last year at 145 pounds. Eli Goldfarb?
All right, now we get the lights. I think we're good to go. Let the match begin. Eli's having a good year this year. He's wrestling Baxter, who's one of the captains. I don't really remember him from last year.
He was fifth in the sectional at 145.
All right, so
both pretty polished wrestlers.
I think this should be a competitive match then. I know that last year, I think Eli wrestled Justin Montagani and lost to him in a very competitive match. I think it was 3-2. So
we should probably introduce ourselves. This is Jim Carbino and Paul Capobianco announcing for this match. Paul is a former head coach at Holliston High School, and I guess I was too for a while there.
Yeah,
Okay, we've got nothing yet. Eli's got to spin around to get his two. The official tonight is Chris Pacelli, another long-time wrestling expert.
Yes, I would have to say that Chris is one of the more experienced, well-liked and respected wrestling officials within the Massachusetts wrestling community.
Okay, Eli's got the two takedown. He's trying to get the arms and staying behind him. As I said, two good, experienced wrestlers. Won't be too many mistakes. Good tilt, but couldn't control it and no back points.
He initiated the movement but couldn't get the 2-second period.
Okay, a quick period. Second period, it is Bellingham's choice. They defer, and Eli takes down. First move is a sit-out, controlled well by Baxter. Eli's got the leg. If he keeps spinning, he's going to be able to put him in a negative position. He keeps moving his hips, and pretty soon Kyle's going to have to bail out for the reversal.
I would say that so far Eli's definitely been in control of the match, although there's not a huge amount of action as far as scoring opportunities, but it does appear that Eli, to this point, looks like he's in control of the match, initiating most of the movement.
Okay, a good hip though on Baxter to get the escape. So right now with 1 minute left, halfway through the match, 1 minute left in the second period, it's 4-1. Whoever throws the dump. Okay.
Oh, that's a game changer.
Good hip. We have two takedown, but no back points. 4-3. Eli is still ahead with 30 seconds left in the second period. Kyle Baxter is now in control.
Looks like we have a match now at 4-3. Bellingham should have choice in the last period. I would imagine that he's going to take bottom.
Okay, coming on 10 seconds left in the period. I think they're both going to ride this out. Maybe Eli can break something quickly, but no, it looks like there's going to be just riding it out. Okay, first match of the day, 152-pound weight class, 4-3 Holliston going into the third period. Baxter from Bellingham's taken down as Paul said he would. By taking down, he can initiate a move, either an escape for a point or a reversal for 2, which would put him either even or ahead, whereas Eli has to control him from the top position and work to get back points.
I think Eli, if he were very prudent here, he would stay behind the arms and work to control the hips and try to elevate that Western hook, get the hips down on the mat, and then try to maybe work a cross-face cradle or some kind of a half.
One thing you don't want him doing is going out running around the head, because that could then give him an opening. Okay, if he breaks him down, he's got to break Baxter down off his base.
The issue he's having is he's over the shoulder there instead of underneath. Now he's got the wrist underneath, which is a much better control position for the top wrestler. Anytime you come over the shoulder, he can sit and turn quite easily.
And Baxter's trying that roll again. He's building up to do the shoulder roll.
Yeah, he's really trying to get his hips in the air so that he can ball up and move to his far hip. He's got the elbow.
We've got 30 seconds here. We've got 30 seconds left in the match. Goldfarb has got to stay behind him and break him down. There's no need for him to try an offensive move now with 18 seconds left. He needs to ride him out and take a 4-3 victory. Baxter, on the other hand, has to bust something high and hard to get at least a point for a tie. Here comes the roll. Here comes the roll. The hips. Goldfarb has stayed with him and has ridden him out. A real great move by Baxter. Almost caught Goldfarb, but Goldfarb had enough experience and wherewithal to stay with him.
It's a good match.
Okay, second match of the night at 160-pound weight class will be Dan Kantorovich against Tom Ulsh. Dan is again a senior. Tom Ulsh is a brand new wrestler, 8th grader.
8th grader?
We've got to clear the board, and we're good. Dan takes him down in the fireman's. We're throwing a half on him. Coach is telling Dan to slow down. Dan, a very experienced wrestler, knows that he's not wrestling an experienced wrestler. So he's trying to rush a few things. Coach Capobianco's told him to slow down and run a move. Okay, green. Ulsh gets a 1 point for an illegal technical violation. Dan had his hands locked. And again, as his coach said, I think he's trying to rush something to finish where he just has to wrestle, and he will finish.
I think that Dan, for whatever reason, had the knees pressed together and he clasped his hands when totally wasn't necessary.
All right, now Dan just he's got to finish the half. This kid's might be young, but he's got a tough little constitution. Dan's throwing a crossface. The kid's fighting it nice. Dan's going into a cradle, near side cradle.
Far side, correct.
Far side, excuse me, throwing a knee in. Going to bring him over. Kid is fighting tough. The kid's been well coached. Bellingham coach is Tom Forbes, another veteran wrestling coach. On the cradle, Ulsh is over for 3 back points. There's 30 seconds left in the first period.
I think he's going to get at least 3 here.
And we got the pin. 1 minute 38 in the period. Dan Kantorovich pins Tom Ulsh.
All right. So far, so good for Holliston.
The next match, there'll be no 170-pound match. The next match will be 182-pound weight class. 182 will be Liam O'Leary from Holliston and Ernesto Ramirez. Both wrestlers are juniors, first-year juniors, so it'll be a fairly equal match. Ramirez is wrestling a little straight up. His coach is reminding him to watch his hips, keep it low. Liam O'Leary has got a good hand control, working the head, and a nice hip and knee positioning.
Liam's a good kid. Hasn't had a ton of success so far this year, but he's a first-year junior.
Got his first career pin last week when we were on.
Oh, against Northbridge, correct, Coach. Very nice. Good
So maybe
memory.
we're his lucky charm. He's got to get underneath, got to get under the arms.
I think we've always been associated with luck. So, yeah.
Okay, 1 minute left in the first period. Both wrestlers are grappling for control. Liam gets behind him. If he brings him back for 2.
Nice.
He is in 2. Nice job. He's on the edge of the mat. Liam did a nice job bringing him back in, but now they both slide out of the match.
So
45
far, so
seconds
good.
left in the period. Liam O'Leary takes a 2-0 lead.
All right.
Liam does the ankle grab.
See,
He's a little high. Liam's a little high. He's got to stay behind his hips. Stay behind his hips and bring him back to the mat. Flatten him out
stay
nicely.
underneath the arms would be nice. Right there,
Yeah.
right there.
Working the arm bars.
That's
Rolling
if
it.
he could continue to do that, try to keep his hips on the mat,
Keep his
stay
hips.
underneath those arms, and pull those wrists underneath. Yes. So far, he's
Locked his hands. Locked his hands for a penalty. You'll notice it when Ramirez stood up. Liam grabbed his hands around Ramirez's waist, which is an illegal move.
Technical
Technical
move.
foul.
Not really.
Technical
illegal.
Good breakdown again.
It won't make the Corey report.
And the period ends. Period ends with Liam O'Leary ahead 2-1. Bellingham defers again. Coach Cappy Bianco tells Liam to take the neutral position to work for another takedown. Liam's got good stance. Good stance.
Liam's an athletic kid, and this Bellingham kid, Ernesto, looks like a pretty good athlete also. As just physical build.
Yeah.
They both look to be pretty good physically.
Liam's done it again. Got around behind him, taking him down for another 2. He's got to hook the leg so he doesn't get up, though. He's got to hook the leg, doesn't get up. Minute 30 left in the second period. O'Leary has taken a 4-1 lead. If he brings him back, he'll get back points through the half. Reversed it. Now he's out of bounds. He's got to bring him back in bounds to get his points. Liam did a great job bringing his shoulders back in the match, and that's it.
Wow.
57 seconds into
We
the
are a
second
good length
period.
for this, aren't we?
57 seconds into the second period. Liam O'Leary pins Ernesto Ramirez. That was a nice job. Nice job by both wrestlers. Both good,
looked good.
athletic, aggressive wrestling.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to the 113-pound weight class. Anthony DeLoya, a ninth grader from Bellingham, will be wrestling Rufus Koblenzer, another captain from Holliston. Anthony is a ninth grader, but he has wrestled at the youth level and finished sixth in a pretty good Marlboro tournament this year.
Oh, really? Oh, so this should be a good match.
He's got a nice-
Hopefully.
How's Rufus doing this year? Nice double leg takedown by Rufus.
Rufus is having a very good year. I think he's got one loss so far this year.
Okay, he's got the tilt going. He's got the arm
Rufus is a
Gonna go for a
returning
stack?
sectional champ from last year.
going for the stack. He didn't get back points yet. He's got the pin.
Okay, so
Okay, for our portion of the varsity match, Holliston has won 21-0. Bellingham is in a rebuilding mode, and we had only 4 varsity matches. The next 2 bouts will be exhibition matches. And I'm not sure if they're going to have the handshake before the exhibition matches or just go out with exhibition.
I think they'll probably shake
I think
hands.
we just found out. This is Alexei Alexandrov.
Oh. Is he...
160-pound.
He's wrestling Dan again?
Yep. Alexei Alexandrov is a first-year wrestler. He is a junior. He's a tough, willing kid. He's wrestling Dan Kantorovich in a just an exhibition match to allow Alexei to get some more experience wrestling. He's going to be no match for Dan. Dan has a potentially dangerous position on the half. Throwing the half, he had potentially dangerous. Dan's ahead 2-0, 15 seconds into the match.
Actually, Dan did a nice job finishing that.
Dan's working a crossface to a cradle.
With the far side cradle, if he can plant his hand and run his feet to the hand, would be... Oh, he's got it.
And he's got him. He's got it, and he's got a minute to pin.
All right. So that was a quick exhibition.
Okay, the next match is going to be Dave DeFrancesco, a third-year junior. He's going to be wrestling Liam O'Leary again.
The Bellingham kid, DeFresco, looks smaller than 182 pounds.
He is. He actually weighed in at just a little above 170.
Oh, so he's actually a 170 pounder?
Yes. Yeah, he didn't make weight.
Oh.
Liam's got to throw his hips away and break that grip. Great view here. If he breaks the grip, throws his hips away, backs out for the escape.
He did a nice job.
1 minute left in the period. Bellingham DeFrancesco is ahead 2-1. Let's see if Liam can work for a good takedown.
He did a nice job at ducking behind.
Nice job. Grabbed the leg, spun around, gets the 2.
Wow. That's
Liam's
three
ahead,
nice
45
takedowns
seconds
he's
into the
had.
period.
Yeah.
He's got a 3-2 lead. He's got to break down his hips. He's got to break down DiFrancesco's hips. And he's going to throw him on his back, reverse the half again. If he reverses the half again, reverse the half, scoop the head, and then 25 seconds left in the period. And he's got him.
Wow. Good night for
Minute
Liam.
44 in the first period. Liam O'Leary gets his second victory.
No JV
And
matches.
that's it. That's it for the night. Jim Carbonneau, Paul Capobianco, thanking you. Hope you enjoy it. And signing
Jim, it was
off
nice,
for Holliston Cable Access.
Doing these two matches with you.